So Regis Progress lit a fire up under my ass just when I thought I was defeated. Just when I thought I had nothing left. My boy Regis Progress said, listen, CBT, look at the fight between Mikey Garcia and the weight bully Spence. What did you see? Open your eyes. And I said, you know what? And he named a few different things. Now I went back to the fight and I said, there it is. That's what happened, right? So let me share that with the people, because you're rocking with the best CBT. If you haven't subscribed, you better, what you waiting for? You did? What are you waiting for? Because this is when you're going to get the real breaking news. You see what I'm saying now? Open your eyes as I explain this to you. I want you to put your thinking caps on and just give me a fair answer. Give me a fair shake on my points that I'm about to make, right? So in the fight between Mikey Garcia, first of all, let's give props to Spence for putting Mikey Garcia in his place and say, sit down, young buck, stop talking. Why you even call my name? I'm going to say that. Yes, Spence did your thing. But at the end of the day, we have to break down the fight. What did Spence do well? What did he not do well? Now, you know, Regis Progress said, listen, you know, Spence did exactly what I thought he was going to do, right? But if you look at the fight, the first point I'll make is that, let's talk about the first point because the second point is longer. So yeah, the first point is that Spence's power was not there, right? It was not there. And Regis Progress insinuates that, hey, it could have been because he wasn't on the juice. He wasn't on the juice. You see what I'm saying? Because there's no way in hell you could stop Lamont Peterson. You could stop Algeria. You could stop Bundu. You could stop these long, linky dudes. But you can't stop Mikey Garcia, a guy from 130, moving up to 135. A guy, not only from 135, forget all that. Yeah, he gained his weight. He came in there when, I don't know what he came in at, 145, whatever. Point is this. 152, but my point is this, right? You can't look. Mikey Garcia he couldn't defend anything you threw. You hit him to the body multiple times. Your output was crazy. You swung, you threw so many jabs, so many hooks, so many body shots straight down the pipe, around the corner, in the middle, and you couldn't knock Mikey out. Not once was Mikey in danger of getting knocked out. So Regis Progress said, listen, man, I know people are, you know, don't want to hear their favorite fighter could be juicing, but that's a great indication that, hey, this testing against Mikey was vigorous. You dig what I'm saying? The people came out and took his blood for real this time. You see what I'm talking about? This is a high profile fight. You talking about the biggest Mexican star since Canelo. You see what I'm saying? We gonna make sure he clean, you dig? And they did, and that's why he didn't perform the way he was supposed to as far as with his power. You dig what I'm saying? Now, you may say, you know, CBT, right, Spence, maybe power wasn't there, right? Because to my second point, it's going to give him an excuse. But I'm still on my first point. Now, Mikey didn't give nothing, no output. So it was like he was punching a punching bag. Why wasn't he able to knock him out? And that's why I question, you know, whether he's on juice or, you know, whether he's nervous to get the WBC belt from Sean Porter, because it doesn't seem like he's chasing Sean Porter. He throw little nuggets out there saying, yeah, I'll fight him. And I think he can probably ultimately beat Sean Porter on the scorecards. I think it's going to be a tough, rugged fight. I'll break that down. You dig what I'm saying? But I think that he don't want that WBC belt because he know there's 24/7. You dig what I'm saying? Not 24/7, 365, you know, throughout the year. Testing randomly. You dig what I'm saying? That's the big word of the day. Random testing. And that's why he's not so anxious to take the WBC belt, because he knows what comes along with that. That comes testing, baby boy. You dig what I'm saying? We want to see if any illegals is inside of you. We want to see if anything is abnormal. You see what I'm saying? Any type of anything that you taking, we want to know. You dig what I'm talking about? Because I think in competition, when he got a fight coming up, he knows when he got a fight coming up, then he can get off the juice. You smell what I'm saying? And Spence said something very important at the end of that fight. Well, you know, when he was backstage celebrating, he said, listen, man, you know, this time I'm going to keep my weight down so I won't be so tired. You dig? So I was like, oh, wow. You dig? Because, you know, against any other fighter, his power was there. It was evident. His nipples was no homo, but you dig. It was, you know, people tell me, you dig that, you know, when nipples like that, it's some other shit going on. So my other point is this. Now that's the point where I think it could be the juice that he wasn't on to stop Mikey Garcia. But the other point that Regis made was very excellent. It was excellent, and it's something right down my alley, which is boxing. What happened in the ring, right? Now, the reason why Keith Thurman beats him, the reason why Terrence Crawford beats him, the reason why I'm on the fence with my boy Shawn Porter is because I think Ugas beats him too. I think, Manny Pacquiao give him some work. But I think the problem is, the reason is, if you look at how Spence was throwing, first of all, how many jabs did Spence throw? How many hooks did Spence throw? How much output was different in this fight between Mikey and in any other fight with Spence, right? I'm over here. I hope y'all understand. My point is, if you look at the output against Mikey, right, and look at the output against any other fighter that he has faced, that's better English for you dudes, right? You'll see that's a big difference. His output was damn near, it was crazy. You dig what I'm saying? Now, you may say that's great. He threw a lot of punches and a lot of hooks and a lot of body shots. He was trying to kill Mikey, right? Okay, cool. But when he does that, right, what happens? He gasses out. His statement was, I won't be so tired this time. Why? Because either the juice or because he threw so many punches that he never threw before, and his power don't carry late, right? So that means if you're fighting against Shawn Porter, in order to keep Shawn Porter away, your output got to be the same, right? And his power will not translate in the later rounds. Number two is that Shawn Porter's aggressive. He's in the pocket, he's out the pocket. He's wild, he's aggressive. He's going to push Spence. And pushing Spence, a guy that got to throw a bunch of punches, can be devastating for Spence in the later part of the fight, right? Because he gets tired, and he was damn sure tired by the 5th round against Mikey. You see what I'm saying? So Crawford is a mover, right? And Porter's a mover too, but Crawford is an educated mover, right? He's a boxer. He uses angles. He's a switch hitter. He's going to work the whole ring. He's going to make you catch him. He's going to make you find him. He's going to make you try to cut the ring off on Crawford and see where that gets you. You're going to get counted all goddamn night, right? So pushing yourself to fight against movers that are educated movers will get Spence tired, and his power ain't going to be the same as it would be in the early rounds, I would suggest, right? You dig? So a guy like Keith Thurman, Keith Thurman is he's on a back foot. He's a back foot fighter that got power on the back foot. And you dig what I'm saying? He's on the front foot too. He can exchange with you, but he loves to bait you. He loves to set traps as he's on the back foot. When you think he's retreating, he's actually setting up a trap so he gets you with that hook. Bing, bing, straight down the pipe. You see what I'm saying? So that's why those fights are dangerous for him. Now, we got the problem with Keith Thurman being injured. He had a tough fight with Lopez, so he's trying to get his stuff back, so we can't blame him. Shawn Porter, Kenny Porter, they want that work. They say the fight that matters is not the fight with Pacquiao. The fight is with Spence, so they want that work. They on record, right? They on record. They don't have to fight Spence. They're not in the same division. He got Spence got that bum ass IBF, right? So they saying we want that fight, right? Not to prove anything, but just say, yo, it was time. You dig? If we're gonna lose to anybody, let's lose to Spence, and I respect that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said tonight with Lamar Peterson, if you was gonna lose to anybody and retire, it should have been Spence. Spence is definitely a good B-level prospect that got a belt, that got a name and a little following. So yeah, lose it to Spence. I would love to see Spence, retire some dudes. You smell me? But the fact that Olympians retired him and Spence couldn't tells you a lot as well, people. But I ain't going to read too much into that. You rocking with your boy CBT, man. But that's what I took away from Regis Progress interview. I'm going to put the link in the description, man. But either it was the juice because his power wasn't there and he didn't knock out and stop Mikey Garcia. Understand me now. Mikey Garcia didn't have no offense. He didn't pose any danger. You understand what I'm saying? Either Spence couldn't read the landscape, or Spence was so much in the moment where he couldn't even knock out or find the punch or set the punch up to knock out Mikey Garcia. That's dangerous. That's something to look at. That's something to say, okay, well, CBT, you're right. He didn't do that. He threw a bunch of jabs. Maybe a 1-2 here, maybe a power punch there. Mikey Garcia didn't have no danger of being knocked out or the fight being stopped. It was one round where, Mikey looked a little bit suspect, but at the end of the day, he survived and he kept it moving, he kept it shaking. Easy early. You see what I'm saying? But Look, take that into consideration when he's going into the fights with guys who are movers, educated boxers, A-class fighters. The fight will be different, and that's what I keep telling you guys. All I want to see Spence do is fight the best, and his road to success, his road to being the best. It ain't what CBT says; it's what we all know it to be true. He gotta fight the best at 147, and that's Porter, Keith Thurman, and Crawford. Everybody else is just, well, it's some other guys that can pose some issues, but everybody else is just names or just B-level, C-level guys to get by and get a few dollars in your pocket. They're not going to solidify your legacy. That's what I'm saying. If he beat up on, a smaller guy again, and he does it in a spectacular fashion, we all going to say, you all going to say, oh, he's the best, he's great. But then I'm going to say, who has he fought, bruh? You see what I'm saying? I just debunked the fact that he fought Lamar Peterson. Lamar Peterson was washed up. He was a bum at the time that you dig that he fought Earl Away Bully. That's a fact, and Limpiness proved that to me. Now, if Peterson would have beat Limpiness, I would have been like, okay, Peterson still got something in him. You see me? That's what I'm saying. But come on. It is what it is. You rocking with your boy CBT, man. Let me know what you think. Now, ain't no fanboyism over here, man. I'm just telling you the facts, B. That's what I'm doing, man. And like, again, dudes in the comment section, I'm giving Spence his props for beating Mikey Garcia the way he did. But with them, you got to look at the breakdown. And then we got to see the holes. And then we got to look at the holes and say, okay, damn, can Crawford capitalize? Can Keith capitalize? Yeah, Spence was tired. Yeah, Spence power wasn't there. Yeah, Spence was tired. That's abnormal for Spence. Let's talk about facts. Okay, I cheerleaded a little bit for Spence already. I said, good job. Now let's talk facts and talk boxing, right? Holla at your boy. You rocking with the best one. When you want that good boxing breakdown and prediction, you at the right channel. Subscribe, cocksucker. Yeah. New media, new perspective. This is what new media look like. This is what new media look like. It's all about casual boxing talk. Just when you thought you had to figure out new media, new perspective, casual boxing talk.